After 2 years of being in Singapore, Webull has finally launched in Malaysia. In this video, I'll be going through everything you need to know about Webull Malaysia, such as what are the fees like, how does it compare to other popular Malaysian brokers, as well as what does Webull has to offer. But first, full disclosure, this video is not sponsored by Webull, so rest assured that all these are my honest opinions. Though, I do get paid a bit of affiliate commission when you sign up using my link, and in return, you will receive some welcome rewards. Currently, they are giving out 400 ringgit worth of rewards when you deposit a minimum of 8,000 ringgit, maintain the funds there for 60 days, and execute one buy trade before 28 February 2025, 15:59 PM. After that, they'll probably come out with another new campaign. So make sure to check out the latest campaign via my link down below, yeah? Alright, if you aren't familiar with Webull yet, here's a quick intro about them. Webull was founded in 2017 and is headquartered in Florida, US. Over the past few years, this broker has won multiple awards, including Best Investment Apps, Best Options Trading Platform, and Best Low-Cost US Broker, while at the same time, it's got one of the highest rating among many of its peers. Currently, Webull operates in 15 regions globally, such as the US, Hong Kong, Singapore, Australia, UK, and of course, Malaysia. And rest assured that Webull is licensed and regulated in every market that they operate, such as SEC in the US, MAS in Singapore, and the Securities Commission in Malaysia. And why is this important? This helps to ensure that Webull is following strict regulations set by the authorities. For example, Webull is required to keep clients' assets in a segregated account. That way, even if Webull were to chip boom and fail, we can be sure that our assets are still safe. Okay, enough of all the angkat bolas. Let's talk about the part where we care about the most: fees. Right now, Webull Malaysia allows users to trade in both the Malaysian market and the US market. Within the first 90 days of signing up, Webull is literally charging zero fees when you trade stocks and ETFs on both the Malaysia and US market. But even after that, Webull's fees are still super competitive. For the Malaysian market, Webull is just charging 0.08% of the total trade amount with a minimum of 5 ringgit and no platform fee. And for the US market, it's 0.05% of the trade amount with a minimum of 99 cents. And over the next 90 days, this commission fee will be further lowered down to 0.025%, making them even more competitive for a limited time. But how does this compare against other popular brokers in Malaysia? If you compare the non-promotional price of Webull versus Moomoo, what you will notice is that Webull fees are slightly higher in terms of percentage fees. For example, for the US market, Webull is charging 0.05% fee, whereas Moomoo is charging a lower 0.03% fee. Likewise, for the Malaysian market, Webull's percentage fee is higher as well. Because of that, you expect Webull to be the more expensive broker, right? Well, as it turns out, not quite. That's because you also have to factor in currency conversion rates. According to my test, Webull had the best Malaysian ringgit to US dollar conversion rates as compared to all the other brokers. Yes, including IBKR, since there's no easy way for Malaysians to fund IBKR, and they have to do it through third-party means, like Wise, which may result in higher currency conversion rates. So if you take both the trading fees and currency conversion fees into account, Webull would actually end up as the cheapest broker for the US market. As for the Malaysian market, Webull fees are slightly higher than both Moomoo and M+ Global. However, one advantage of Webull over Moomoo is that it charges zero platform fee for every trade order, while Moomoo charges 3 ringgit per order. This is important because if you perform multiple trades of the same stock or ETF on the same trading day, and if they are on the same site, the trades will be combined, or something known as amalgamation. This will help you save on fees as they will combine clearing fees and stamp duty fees. And from my understanding, commission fees will also be amalgamated, while there is no amalgamation for platform fees. But for avoidance of doubt, amalgamation will only be done on trades on the Malaysian market, whereas US trades don't have amalgamation. This means if you perform 4 1,000 ringgit trades on both Webull and Moomoo, Webull will only charge you the 5 ringgit minimum fee once, while Moomoo will charge a minimum of 3 ringgit platform fee for every trade. So if you are someone who actively trades the same stock on the Malaysian market, you'll find that Webull to be more cost effective. But if you are a long-term investor who seldom trades, you'll probably find Moomoo to be cheaper. So it depends on your trading style. Besides securities, Webull also offer US options trading at 55 cents per contract. The fee is pretty much on par with the rest of the brokers, especially when you are trading a low volume. Though, as of right now, Webull only supports simple options trades, such as buy and sell trades, and doesn't support the more complex strategies, such as covered call, cash secure put, and so on. But I'm sure it's just a matter of time before they add that in. Last but not least, Webull also allows you to trade derivatives on the crude palm oil futures and FBM KLCI futures. Now, of course, besides the low fees, Webull has a ton of features to offer, with the first one being US fractional shares. This means you can now invest in your favorite US stocks and ETFs with as little as $5 or 0.00001 shares. This makes investing truly accessible, as no stocks are now too expensive to own. However, just take note that not all US stocks and ETFs support fractional trading. One easy way to tell whether a stock or ETF supports fractional trading or not is to just look for the fractional share diamond symbol, like this one. Besides that, Webull also supports 24-hour trading for the US market. This gives you the flexibility to trade whenever you want, like when you are taking that 1 hour long break during office hours, or when you want to capitalize on breaking news and earnings announcements during odd hours. Again, one easy way to tell whether a stock or ETF supports 24-hour trading or not is by looking for the purple 24-hour overnight trading symbol. New users to Webull will get to enjoy real-time level 2 market quotes for both the US and Malaysian market for 90 days. After that, it will revert to real-time level 1 price data for the US market, as well as the 15-minute delayed price data for the Malaysian market. Not just that, Webull offers a ton of useful information to do stock research. For example, you are able to find all the latest news in the News tab. This is useful for staying up to date on your favorite stocks. Then, in the Company tab, you'll be able to see various data like earnings announcements, key indicators, a quick snapshot of the company's financials. There's even a peer comparison tool to let you see how a company fares against its peers. Then, if you switch over to the Analysis tab, you'll see what analysts think about the company, as well as what their average price targets are, all of which allows investors to get a clearer picture of a stock without having to visit other external websites. But here's my personal favorite. Webull is able to show you what technical signals were detected over the short, medium, and long term. While the signals are not always accurate, it is still super helpful if you want to have a sense of where the stock might go next. And speaking of signals, Webull offers a full suite of trading features, from over 70 advanced charting tools and technical indicators that you can take advantage of, to various order types such as stop limit, and even group order types. Also, while waiting to invest, your idle cash won't just be sitting in Webull account doing nothing. Instead, you will earn some interest. For the Malaysian ringgit, you will get to earn a 2% interest, and for the US dollar, it will be a 1.8% interest. Last but not least, Webull also caters to the diverse needs of local investors. First, you are able to change the language of the app to Bahasa Melayu if you wish to do so. This can certainly make the platform more accessible and user-friendly for native speakers. Second, there's a Sharia filter so that it's easier for my Muslim friends to find stocks that are Sharia compliant. Pro tip, you can tell when the stock is Sharia compliant by looking for the Sharia icon. Third, Webull is also the first online retail brokerage to launch an Islamic banking channel. This allows local investors the flexibility to fund their Webull trading accounts via an Islamic bank or a conventional bank. But with that being said, no review is complete if I didn't also mention what's currently lacking in the Webull app. First, Webull currently lacks access to the Singapore and Hong Kong stock markets, though I'm pretty sure it's only a matter of time before they add that in. Second, Webull currently only supports normal bank transfers, so it's a little more tedious as compared to funding via the FPS method. Third, Webull doesn't support a margin account, and you can only trade via cash upfront, which may or may not be a good thing. Fourth, there's no option to invest in money market funds yet, but seeing that it's already available in Webull Singapore and Moomoo Malaysia, I'm also quite sure that it will be coming to Webull soon. In short, while Webull is lacking some small features, this is totally understandable as they've just launched not too long ago, and I'm sure they'll be rolling out more features as time goes by. But even at its current state, Webull is already a very powerful platform that is beginner-friendly while catering to both advanced investors and traders alike. Its low brokerage fee, great currency conversion rates, and US fractional shares trading make investing super accessible to everyone. So I'm pretty excited to see what Webull has to come up with next.